Hello and welcome to Common Sense TV. I'm your host, the Doctor of Common Sense. You know, I was talking to this Indian woman. Her and her husband owns a business. And for some reason, unbeknownst to me, she wants to start telling me that Donald Trump is doing a bad thing by getting these illegals out the country because she has some friends in California and their fruit are rotting because they don't have nobody to pick their fruit. Well, if she was looking for a conversation, she definitely knocked on the right door there. So I asked her a simple question. I said, would you like to subsidize some other employees that work for another company? Would you like to pay for their insurance, subsidize their housing, and another company gets to hire them for a cheaper labor? She didn't know where I was going. She said, what does that mean? I said, that means that these companies are hiring these illegals under the table for cheap labor, and the American taxpayers are subsidizing it. I said, you realize that they get tutoring in school if they can't speak English. They get free health care, housing, the whole 9 yards. So they're cheap labor. We're paying for it. I said, furthermore, do you understand that we're $37 trillion in debt? So that we don't have no money to be paying for illegals. She said, but they come over here, they work so hard. I said, but do you want to subsidize them and pay for them? I said, I can show you many communities been ran down. It looks like complete trash over there, nice neighborhoods. She said, well, they got lazy Americans. I said, that's what I'm talking about. We got too many damn lazy Americans and criminal Americans. So do you realize that in the last 4 years, almost 20 million illegals came over here? Over 13,000 of those people were already committed murder in their country. Do you want them staying in your neighborhood? So no, I don't want. Well, that's what I'm talking about. How the hell do we know? And a lot of them working for these companies are still criminals. You do know that, right? I said, if they're so damn good at making our economy good, why don't they go back to their country and make their economy good? She said, because their government is corrupt. I said, exactly. Our government is corrupt. That's why they're coming over here. And after a while, our country is going to be just like their country because their damn government is corrupt. I said, see, you see where I'm going with this? Well, I never thought about it like that. I know you don't. Most people don't think about it like that because all they're worrying about is how does it benefit them. I said, name me the country that brought in a bunch of illegal immigrants and it made the country better. Look what they've done to France. Look what they've done to the UK. Look what they've done down in Michigan, Minnesota. Just name it. We got our own criminals and crooks and welfare recipients. We don't need to be importing no damn more illegals over here. She says, well, it seems like the TV stations be saying, I said, they always lying. Every time you look at the news, they tell you nothing but lies. I said, for 4 years ago, now they don't even know I do videos. I said 4 years ago, they told us for the last 4 years the border was secure. Now the border is actually secure and everybody's getting upset because the man in office now is upholding the laws of the country. I said, do you believe in the law? Oh, yes. I said, so why they don't have to abide by the law? They can come over here illegal and break the law. Can I break any laws and just get away with it? You want your employees stealing from you? That's what I thought. So when somebody tells me that it's a bad thing that we stop letting illegals get into the country, they haven't thought that thing through well. So, okay, I see that you have thought about it. You damn right I have. Think about it all the time. We got enough damn criminals over here in this damn country. I damn sure don't want to import some more damn criminals from another country when we're broke.